tip number 5. Ocarinas that are safer for travel. I would not suggest sticking your 12-hole clay or your pendant ocarinas in your backpack. These kind of cases are pretty nice, but they offer minimal padding. If you do not want to buy plastic ocarinas, I mean, what I'm saying is wooden ocarinas and plastic ocarinas are safer for travel. But if you do not want to buy another ocarina, what you can do is buy like a suitcase or maybe a gun case with a foam block inside of it, and you fit your ocarinas inside of the foam. Some places, like the places where you buy the ocarinas, also sell boxes with the foam cut out for your ocarina. So that way you can take all your ocarinas with you and they will be safe. Because one thing you do not want is a broken ocarina. Okay, so tip number 6, how to stand or sit while you're playing your ocarina. It's pretty easy. Just move this chair back. Stand up straight. If you can't figure out how to stand up straight, you go up against a door or wall, and you stand up against it. I can't exactly stand up against this, but stand up against this, and you can fit your hand in a space between the door and your back. Then you're standing up straight. The same goes for if you are sitting in a chair. Sit up straight. Your back will be up against the back of the chair. You should be able to fit your hand between space between the curve of your back and the chair. And it just works that way with the door, wall, chair. You will not always be standing up against the wall when you're playing. So just remember to just stand up straight. It's pretty easy. So moving on to the next tip. So tip number 7, reading and writing music. Reading music, if you get an STL songbook, they're all numbered. So you don't really have to read the music, you just have to correspond it with the fingerings on the ocarina. But if you really want to read music, you get a Mountain Ocarina songbook. It comes with actual notes. I've actually written on some of these because that was when I couldn't exactly read it. Now I can read all the notes. Sometimes I have to use references, but reading the notes is pretty easy. I'm just going to bring something out here. This is a song I wrote. That is handmade paper for the music. That is my handmade staff sheet here. Notes are ranging from C to D. And when you read music, just know that in the bar, let me get you an empty sheet here. There should be 5 lines in the bar, or in the staff. On the bottom line is E. Right below the bottom line is D. Below D, it'll have a line through it, is C. And it steps up little bits. The bottom line is E. Then in the space between that and the second line, or second to bottom line, is F. The second to the bottom is G. then the space above that is A. The line above the G line is B. Space above B is C. The line above C is D, and then E, and then the top line is F. And then they even go higher. So I will grab you this that shows you that this is A to D, and then you have E to C, see, E to C, and then the triple goes all the way up to a very high A. It will have 4 lines underneath the little symbol for the note. There's C, and then there's the highest note on the triple is the A. Writing your own music is pretty easy. If you don't have a way to download any music sheets for writing your own music, you take a blank piece of paper, you take a ruler, and you draw a straight line. The space, what will the space? The space, I wasn't very consistent on mine. I would like to say the space is about the width of like a headphones cord or something like that. If it's one of the double, where you can see the line in the middle, if it's a single, then you just like make it twice that. Something you can use is use one of these. Divide the lines in half and then use that as your mark to help you with your lines on your music sheets. Use a ruler, draw your bottom line, then whatever spacing you chose, you draw a line on the space. And there will be 5 total lines, and then you're going to draw this little symbol. On the end, you can draw another line right here to signify where the time signature is going to go. And basically just looking up how to write music will help you. But I'm hoping that that helped a little bit, because I've been writing my own music for a couple years, and it hasn't always been easy. But it always has been fun, because when you get to hear your own music, it's an awesome thing. So moving on to the next tip.